Greetings, greetings, everyone. Beautiful butterflies. You are with Tanisha Ali of Butterfly Transformations, helping you to gain clarity, to clear and heal your energetic blockages, to up-level your mindset, and to manifest the glory of God that is with you. It is my intention to channel a timeless message for whomever crosses this post at whatever time that is in divine accord. So let me just clear the energy. Let's all take a deep breath and let's open to receive whatever guidance comes through. Let's understand and accept that whatever messages need to come through are going to come through by hook or crook. Tuning into this message at this particular time, there's something in this for you. Starting out with the Angel Therapy Oracle cards, we have Ascended Masters. Powerful, loving, and wise spiritual teachers are watching over you and guiding you. I've been feeling this energy for the past, I guess it's been 4 or 5 weeks. This message for you is to help you to remember, first and foremost, that you're not alone. For those of you who happen to be on a spiritual journey of some sort that is being moved forward and guidance is coming through you, to you, and through you for others by way of the divine realm. And so this card really is telling you that you're ready to tap into that which requires no words. Okay, the spirit world. For some of you, I heard galactic connections. All right, but you turned on the faucet. So just continue to be in that vortex and just know that everything is working out for you, and there's something that you are being initiated into, because you've opened yourself up to receive something. For those of you who have not quite turned that switch on yet, you're not alone. You're being guided, you're being protected, you're being led to that part of your journey that for whatever reason might not be clear for you at that time. Okay, at the bottom of the deck talks about the fairies, your connection with nature. Somehow I feel like your connection with nature, and you're getting outside to cleanse your energy and to connect. For those of you who really love nature, the elementals, you have a divine energy in every aspect of this creation. Every aspect of this creation has a message for you. And so all you have to do is be open to that message. Let's take a look at the Energy Oracle. I'm going to pull a couple cards from there and the mini deck as well. That Ascended Masters is a really powerful card. Alright, we have divine beings whose energies we can tap into. We are a part of the infinite mind. We have an infinite mind which knows no boundaries. Alright, you are very powerful. You have people that have walked the face of this planet for eons and are rooting for you and cheering for you to wake up so that you can live your best life. All right, the life that maybe heretofore has been obscured from you. Look at that. You see that? This tone of this is going to be a spiritual reading, more or less. This is the temple path. Okay, more confirmation of your spirit guides, your ancestors, folks from the divine realm, multidimensional potentials in this card here. You're giving birth to something. Yes, you are. You're giving birth to something. Look at the card at the bottom of the deck. 7th chakra. This is the spiritual chakra. This is the chakra that connects you to this and that. You see this? This actually looks like the crown. All right? But look at this. So what you have to do is continue working on your healing. Stay on your spiritual journey. Do not allow anything to take you off that path. The promise is too great. I swear to you, the promise is too great. You stay on that path. You allow yourself to be led. You focus in on the synchronicities that are constantly being broadcast your way, and the miracles that everybody else is missing. Those people that are steeped into all of this pomp and circumstance and all of this that glitters is not gold, stuff in this third dimensional reality. Your calling is much higher than that. You got to continue to stay tapped in. You got to do that crown chakra work. You have to meditate. Okay? This is what you are making the sacrifice for whatever it is you're trying to hone in your life, whether it is your psychic skills, whether it is your spiritual path, your opening, whatever the divine life path is that you are walking on, that is supposed to be. Just saw the, look at that. We got 19, but I just saw the woman holding heart. On your path, your divine life path, stay on it. Nothing is worth your divine. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Healer of the ages. Take a look at that. This is heavy, heavy spiritual stuff right now. Not only are you healing, but it could actually be something within you that is allowing you to heal others. And it's ignited by the fact that your crown chakra is starting to really open up and connect, but you have a burning fire and desire to do good in the world. All right? And whatever healing needed to have happened so that this can begin to actually start to come to fruition, I feel like you're at a peak time right now. This is a peak time for you right now. Okay? Because whatever healing needed to have taken place to really open you up to the seriousness of this journey and the next level of elevation and ascension, this is where you are. Okay? This is where you are. And I'm not playing. We have door to value, okay, at the bottom of the deck. And this card was upside down. This is an underlying energy. So being that this was negatively aspected, or that this card was reversed, when I look at this, something, whatever it is that is now being removed from your path, it was affecting not only your healing, but it was affecting your ability to manifest things into your life and bring financial stability to yourself and to be able to walk through the door. And for many of you, it's some hostile energy. Somebody you were in love with or dealing with. Somebody who you couldn't tell to freaking take a hike. Couldn't speak. Throat chakra was closed off, or maybe it was something hidden. But this is somebody who didn't want you to see you succeed. They didn't want to see you succeed. But guess what? Their butt is out of the way now. They're out of the way now. But look at this. They affected. They were delaying your healing. Actually, they had put your journey, almost brought your journey to a halt potentially. Okay, door to values closed off. Okay, not by way of any shortcomings that you had, but by way of the energy that they brought into your life. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm going to pull a couple more messages from our oracle before we start getting into the I want to make sure this is recording. Yeah, before we start getting into more specific messages. Wow. Look at that. Same card. Upside down, just like the other one. You see that? You see this? Same message. Do not, I just heard, do not delay your healing journey by returning to those things that have siphoned your blood and sucked you dry from the past. Do not delay. Do not return to that which broke you down and created this situation right here. This is confirmation that things are being orchestrated for you behind the scenes to ensure that whatever your destiny is, that you be on the path to it. This is a heavy, heavy spiritual message. As you guys can see, all the cards that are on the table at this point have a strong spiritual denotation to them. So you're being watched, you're being aided. and we have the broken heart, and we have man holding coin coming out. And then we have a card upside down here, carrying connections. All right, so what I'm feeling when I look at these cards, okay, happy family. So maybe there's been some energy that's been affecting you that has interfered with your ability to have peace and tranquility. This was someone that you were involved with. Okay, this was somebody whose finances were upside down. They could not support themselves. They could not bring anything to the relationship with you. And the connection was upside down. In fact, nothing good has come out of this when you look at these cards, except the fact that you're moving out of this energy here. This energy is it's gone. At this point, it's no longer a broken heart. It's you realizing what you will not stand for in your life and what you deserve, because you are coming into healing. This card is being heavily accented. Okay, this is an emphasis more than it is a reversal. It's a heavy, heavy accent. There's something special about your journey, to the point to where things are being cleared out of the way to make room for your journey. Your heart is being healed. This dusty that was in your life is out of there. And for those of you who haven't pushed this person out yet, let this reading be confirmation that this person has no place in your new path. This is underlying energy here. This is energy that needs to be out. And whatever your connections are in the divine realm, the guidance is there that's been pushing you away from this situation. So let's get on with whatever your purpose is, your divine life path is, because things have been cleared out of your path. Look at that. That person was presenting you with all types of trials and tribulations, all kinds of conflict, jealousy, resentment, hostility, coming across to you one way, deep within, being somebody else. You see that? But guess what? Not anymore. Thy eyes have been opened. Look at that. The deck fell, which means it must have needed the energy cleared. So let me get this. Let's just take a look at what we got up here on the table. This is some serious energy here, okay? We're talking about not any old divine life path. We're talking about you got a lot of protection, guidance. So just do everything you can to be open to it. Everything you can to be open to it. This is beautiful. Things have been moved out of your life. A negative energy that's been moved out of your life. All right. Here's that same, a couple things we got going on here. This is very similar energy to that energy of deceit and someone wearing a mask. But also, this is also calling you to look at yourself in this new space that you happen to be in. And for some of you, this will really resonate. For this new space you happen to be in, it's important that you stand in your truth, okay? That you stop pretending about who it is that you are and being concerned about what the people say, being concerned about what the people think, okay? It's time that you step up and assume your rightful place, all right, in the cycle of life. Remember in Lion King where Mufasa told Simba, it's time for you to take your rightful place in the cycle of life. I think this was after the wingba wappa, wingba wappa, wingba wappa. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Oh, this is a time. What is waiting for you is going to require that you think big, like super duper big. I'll be back away. Don't come over here. That's my dog. It's going to require that you think big, super big. Like that any fears that you have, any scarcity mindset, any consciousness of lack, that you be gone with this stuff. That you realize that you can manifest the world. That you really are one with the infinite mind. That you recognize that you are the magician. And you get your wand. And you let your wand be your words. Your words are your wands. And you get out there and you transmute. You get in the right mindset. You stop hiding. You step up to your rightful place. No more hiding. This is time for you to speak your truth and be who you are. I'm going to read this card to you. We got this energy of this lack consciousness. This is being cleared. The path is being cleared. The people who are problematic are being removed out of your life, okay? Look at this. This card came up twice today in a reading for my Patreon members. And if you're not a Patreon member, you need to get on Patreon. www.patreon.com/Tanisha Ali. You need partners for your spiritual journey. If this is resonating with you, for a minimum monthly fee, you have access to all the time readings. You have access to spiritual content. You have access to Up-Levelers content. Soul, Heart, and Spirit of a True CEO content, along with 7 book shares we're doing this year. We're in the Kabbalion now, but we're doing spiritual laws of success. We're doing everything on this channel, in addition to Tarot Tuesdays, giveaways, private live streams, just so much. But you can find that information in the description, because your tribe this is what you were vibrating with, okay? You're not here anymore. And where you're going, you need support. You need people who are on a similar path, all right? You need people who can pull you up, not people that'll pull you down and drag you into this space here. They love to see you fail. They love to see you have fears and not take steps towards your dreams. When you are seeing this reading, I feel like it's important to tell you that it's going to be important for you over the next few days to spend some time reconnecting with those things that give you that sense of inner playfulness, that your hobbies, the things that you care about, the things that give you a sense of emotional fulfillment, the things that lighten your energy. Okay, these things are being cleared. The path is being set. The stage is being set. But you still have to do what? As a magician, you have to be the one to transmute. You have to set aside the time to keep your creative juices flowing, because you do have some specific gifts I told you about. For me, it's represented by this fire. That's how I'm feeling it in my heart and soul. But maybe it's painting. Maybe it's a trip to the mountains. Maybe it's getting near water. It could be taking pictures. Whatever it is that gives you a sense of calm and ease and puts you in that Zen place, that's what you need to start reconnecting with and cultivating, because when you do that, you get that feeling of abundance. You got to work on your consciousness. These are decisions you have to make. When we start clearing the ugly out of our life, and these crazy people who are not resonating with us, and all the energy vampires and all the soul connections whose time is up, and we start taking our life back, this is when it's time for us to realize there's more work to be done. There is no rest for the weary, okay? But this is not weary work. This is work that you are being called to do for a divine purpose. So take your time, okay? Take some time, and take your time. Take some time, okay? Because you are still not fully in your present power right now, okay? You've got a journey to make, okay? But you are ascending in your vibration, so these things are being purged from you. But you still have the responsibility of doing the necessary work that you have to do to get where Spirit is trying to take you to. Okay? A woman wears an elegant mask that covers the top half of her face. It hides her identity beautifully. Even her friends won't be able to recognize her. This card reveals an important conflict in your own intentions. This is when we have that inner conflict. We're still not fully aligned, okay? You have times when your view of yourself is so depleted, you must hide who you are and pretend to be somebody you are not. It's time out for all of that. This gets you into a whole lot of mental messes. You could be preparing yourself to others. You could have an attitude of perfectionist, okay? You could be in a place of self-judgment, okay? All these things push your goals away, and they push away this and that, all right? They make you susceptible to this type of energy down here. Okay, it's impossible to attract your real desires if you never allow yourself to be the real you. This card is telling you that you can and must shed this false condemnation of yourself no matter how deep this pattern is. All right, so it's about letting the mask go and open up to Spirit's light within. So when I look at this message, I feel like I gotta say to you, you're shedding a lot of stuff and you're coming into your own. You're coming into your truth. But in your coming into your truth, there's still work that has to be done. There's a declaration, a proclamation that has to be made. And this is about you standing in your truth, standing in your power, being courageous and being fearless about the decision you made, the resolve that you had to take your life in a certain direction, and not being concerned about the people around you who ain't about that high vibrational life, who are not about that abundance mindset. It's time for you to work on your mindset. So you need a support team. All right, you need a support team. But you do need to move towards whatever that creative venture is right now that is going to allow you to revitalize and reconnect. All right, your life is extremely abundant. Too many things are being moved to you on a spiritual level, and too many things are being moved out of your way, while things are coming in to assure you that your path forward, the potential is bright. It's very great. This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy here. Okay? You have to get out of your own way. Okay? This is where you do your work. You have to get out of your own way. It's time to cultivate a prosperity mindset. Okay? Somebody else is coming into your life who's going to be more harmonious in terms of a partnership. You will come into your power. Beautiful, beautiful. Ooh, look at that material harvest, recognition and reward. Look at that. This is a timeless reading. I think this wants to come out, but you know what? If it's supposed to come out, it'll come out. We got material harvest, y'all. We're talking about financial independence that is not only well-deserved, well-earned, and it's coming from your own coffers, which means you have the ability to be self-sufficient, a self-made woman, a self-made man, okay, out there getting your pentacles, proving your worth in the world, being blessed by the divine to be financially, spiritually, emotionally, and mentally abundant. You got these spiritual cards, not because you're a dusty, all right? You have the ability, and you're in the energy of maximizing everything about you that has ever meant anything. And this other energy has been cleared. This is a victory card. This is representative of hard work. This is your root chakra. This is your earth energy. Okay, and I don't know why. I just heard like earth sign, maybe even life path 8 people, but earth signs I'm hearing. Energy at the bottom of the deck here. 14, this is transmutation. Okay, this is a major arcana card is guiding this. This is about you taking the elements. It's about you taking your wand. It's about you bringing discrete elements together into wholes, into things that will move your life forward. This is about you bringing balance and equilibrium into your life. Those things that allow you to stay spiritually aligned and living in congruence and integrity with what your values are and what is important to you. Work is going great in this picture. You hear me? Work is going great in this picture. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to decide which other tarot deck I'm going to pull from, and I'm being guided to pull another oracle at the end. I'm going to pull a bonus card from this Queen of the Moon oracle. Ah, yeah, I feel called to this Tarot Grand Lux. So we got the Nine of Pentacles here. We got the Three of Pentacles, and we got the Eight of Swords here. Okay, now this is literally what is in your vortex. This is where you are. This is the energy that you're commanding right now. But as with this card here, your thoughts, your fears, those things that cause you to drop into the lower aspect of yourself and let your mind get the best of you, will snatch this away. Whatever it is that you have been trying to keep caged up or trying not to deal with, or being concerned about what other people think, whatever has been inside of you trying to be birthed, that you've been fighting against, that's got you feeling trapped, or that's got you involved in a lot of negative emotion, negative thoughts, that's stripping you of your life force energy, let it go. I can promise you it's only a victim mindset. It's only a scarcity mindset. It has no basis in reality. You live in an abundant universe. You already have and will have even more with patience and transmutation and mental alchemy. Everything that you want, that you've been working hard. You're a hard-working person. You're a hard-working person, and you put the time in, and you're reaping the rewards for it. Something special about you going on. And whatever cycle you reach the end of, it's time for a new one. Time for a new one. It's amazing, beautiful, beautiful reading. Look at that card jumped out. What is that? It's time for you to enjoy yourself. This is similar to this. It's time for you to have some fun. Okay? This card, when I see this, means two things. First of all, let the past stay in the past. Let sleeping dogs lie. Don't call back any drama into your life. Let it go. Be like a child and forget about it. You know how resilient children are? They don't dwell on stuff. They put it in this proper box. They box it up. They strap it up. And they keep moving. All right, this is about letting your worries go. It's about freeing yourself for healing. Okay, for some of you, it's healing your inner child, but this card here, I really feel is about you not being stuck in the past and you being willing to let some things go. Whatever the situation that you have been in more recently, it is most definitely taking you to another level. So you don't need to have any regrets. All right, look at that. You got the World card. Under the Nine of Pentacles, we have the Three of Cups. Okay. I'm not sure. I think that might have been, I guess we're going to talk about it on both aspects. And then over here, under that Swords card, we have, is this like this? Yeah. All right. So clearly, your threat to moving forward is the way you're thinking. You have a disempowered way of thinking that you have to let go. Number one. You have to also let go of this adult child that I feel is related to this energy up here. There's been somebody who talked to you any kind of way they wanted to talk to you, were very insensitive. They were not, this was not a healing energy, and this is somebody who you felt more like they were an enemy than somebody who was on your side. But this is also about your thinking. But I feel like the greatest threat to you moving forward is all about you either, number one, not letting this cycle go, and putting up any resistance to this energy that needs to move fully out. That's a threat to your material harvest as well. You have reached, baby, the end of a cycle. Okay, whether you realize it or not, you have reached the end of a cycle, and pouring good energy after bad is only going to sabotage you. Okay? You already been making your way. This person didn't bring anything into your life except confusion. And for some of you, it might have been a past life connection. But guess what? The whole point of that is to learn your lesson and move on. Get the lesson that you were supposed to get and move on. This person didn't mean you any good. They can't do anything for you. They can't do anything for you. So here we have this material harvest, your ability to become and to increase your level of financial independence to the point where you can celebrate all the wonderful things you have going on in your life, knowing that you have built them for yourself, knowing that you don't have to depend on anybody for anything, and really taking some time to enjoy your life and be who you are without having to give to somebody else. This is really also a card about self-love. Okay? Self-love is about nurturing, protecting, and being the guardian over anything that could be counter to the health of your body, mind, and spirit. You can be your own enemy here. You can be your own enemy here. Stay in the past too long looking back, there's no way in the hell you can move forward. You will definitely be your own enemy here. Let this person come back into your life, or not fully let go of this energy here, or have those negative thoughts and be in a place of disempowerment, you open up the door for all types of stuff to come in that has no business in your life anymore. All right, you really have reached the end of a cycle, whether you realize it or not. If you haven't let something go, it's time to let it go, because not letting it go will cause this to move further and further away from what is possible. Whatever you've been working on is going to come to fruition. Whatever partnerships you had, whatever creative ideas you had, as long as you stay unified in body, mind, and spirit, all of you have to be on the same page. Okay? All of you have to be on the same page. I feel like this is really, really about you. But I feel like for some of you, I just need to tell you, and this will be maybe a message for just a handful of people. But for those of you who are working on projects, because this, I feel like an entrepreneurial energy for the majority of people who are watching this. But for those of you who work in tandem with others and partnerships, even if you are an entrepreneur, continue to let those partnerships be a part of what moves you forward. But remember that you are the one that is bringing the 2080 to the scenario. So keep your head on what is your goal, and don't allow anything to let. These are helpers. These people are helpers. Okay, they are not to be on center stage. All right, because whatever it is that you bring to this equation, I feel like you have a lion's share of that, and I feel like that is important. But for some of you, these relationships and maintaining that harmony and sense of partnership as you build your empire, or you fulfill on your dreams, or your soul's covenant, is going to be really important. I feel like this has huge ramifications beyond just the local community. I feel like this has really huge ramifications. So this is a beautiful, beautiful spread. I hope that you were able to connect with this spread and see the value in the advice that's being given. With this being the major arcana card, please focus your energies on alchemizing your life, transmuting negativity into positivity, just like alchemists transmuted base metals into gold. This is of a mental configuration, however. Okay, this is a time to get focused, to stay in this space of moving forward and not let anything get you off your path. Don't languish too long and getting this energy of this other person out of your field. And by all means, baby, don't look back. Ain't nothing back there. Ain't nothing back there. Don't look back. This is definitely a timeless reading with such a powerful, powerful message. I want to thank Spirit for these beautiful messages. Whatever it is that's in your past, it represented a marker in your life in a period where you didn't understand what self-love was about and you didn't love yourself enough. And that's why this person was able to drag you off your course. That's not going to happen again, is it? But this is also a period. And I did a reading for 2020 self-love. You need to check that out on the channel. Probably 7-8 videos from the most current video. And we're in the middle of a 30-day self-love challenge right now on my patreon.com site. You need to check that out because it's time for you to learn a different way of looking at yourself. It's time for you to really embrace who you are and to stop hiding. It's time for you to have a level of self-acceptance and a deeper level of self-revelation than you've had heretofore. All right, and working on this is going to help you with this. It's going to help you with that. It's going to help you with this. All right, and it'll help shore you up in a way that will help you along your healing path, but also help to, what do you want to call, cement the changes that have been occurring in your life. All right, too many good things are happening in your life, but I feel like you need some support. All right, so you need to go to patreon.com/Tanisha Ali. I said I was going to pull one last message. Okay, we have a new moon coming up this weekend on Sunday. For those of you who happen to be watching this reading, today is 2/20/20. All right, so we have 222. But for those of you who are not, this is a timeless reading. Look for your next moon cycle, a new moon. Sit down and determine what your intentions are going to be and start manifesting. Let's get it going. Sending much love to you. Much love, much love, much love. This is a beautiful reading. Spirit has come into your life to order up certain things, to place energies around you that are guiding you forward and helping you heal. Has removed this energy here that didn't represent caring connections or people that had their act together. These damn adult children who were dragging you down and keeping you mired in negativity and causing you to feel trapped. My final message to you as I send you forth into the wilderness. Amid the wolves as sheep. No, amid the sheep. Amid the... What was it from... what's that movie? Devil's Advocate. I send you out. Amid the wolves as sheep. When you have a pure soul like you do, there will constantly be people coming into your life to siphon your energy and to take from you what is not theirs to take. And that's just what I mean. It's not theirs to take. They have different karma than you have. Okay? Get these people out of your life and keep them out. Your path has already been determined. Your karma is different than theirs. Okay? But we don't get anywhere without putting in the work. And you are definitely no stranger to hard work. Okay? The fires have been lit. Peace, love, and happiness. I send you much abundance, blessings, and illumination. Much love to you with Tanisha Ali, Butterfly Transformations, helping you to get clear, helping you to heal your energetic blockages, to up-level your mindset, manifest the glory of God that is within you. Check out my book on Amazon and Barnes & Noble called Manifesting Your Masterpiece by Tanisha Ali. It should be in the description. Lots of love to you. Let's see if this is my wand for my phone. Let's see if it works. I figured it